Look around, Jim.
Ooh.
If you build it, they will come.
And hopefully the teachers will return too.
Yes. Hopefully, we can bring light to this dark time.
Your game is like a roller coaster, baby. I want to ride. So, anyways,
We're playing
last game of the night, Planet Coaster, and this game was really pushing my laptop to the very limits. You could see the recording frame rate was dropping, and like we're like, why is the game not responding? Why is the camera not responding near the end? And but it's a really nice game. I mean, this is another game that was kind of costly. I think normally it's $59.99.
Yeah, it's definitely
then there's
like
DLC.
$60. And
there's like Back to the Future DLC, Munsters. I can't remember the other ones.
Like a shit ton.
Ghostbusters.
Like a shit ton of DLC.
Yeah, but fortunately it's only $3 to $5, so it's pretty fair. You don't need to buy it because there's tons of rides.
Yeah.
It's really overwhelming how much you can do in this game. Like, you can change the elevation of the shops and rides and the different types of pathways. It's like 10 different pathway types.
Especially if you go into like sandbox mode.
Yeah. Well, that's what we did because we needed the unlimited money and
to build all the coasters and roads.
You know, the pathways don't go nowhere in the middle of the sky. And then we didn't finish everything, and so instead people were just walking around in the Arctic,
just walking
where we built everything.
Stretches of land.
Yeah, so this game is a pretty, elaborate, and it's a pretty game, and you can zoom in. It's crazy how you can zoom in so close and just watch people go on the rides. We didn't see it, but apparently, you can actually ride the rides. I swear in this game you can. I don't know how you do it because you can test them, but it shows people, and that was my favorite, testing the ride, but you hadn't finished the ride, so people were going on the roller coaster. It's like and they were like falling everywhere, and they even did a like exploding animation too. Yeah. So that was pretty evil but funny.
Yeah, this game was definitely made in the style of the old Roller Coaster Tycoon games.
Yeah.
And I think it has something to do with the fact that their studio is Frontier, the same guys who did the Roller Coaster Tycoon games.
And the funny part is, I saw the Roller Coaster Tycoon, and there was a game that was made 1 or 2 years ago, and everyone's like, oh, it's not like the old ones. Get Roller Coaster, get this game instead, the game we're playing tonight. So, but I had an eye on this game for like a year or two, but I'm like, it's got to drop in price, right? And then like 8 months later, it's like, oh, it went down $20. Well, I might as well buy it because otherwise we're never going to play this game.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like Friday the 13th. I'm like, is it going to go down in price? Oh, it went down $10. Okay, I'm going to finally buy it.
No, it went down $1.
Yeah, well, I like when it's like 9.99 or what was the number? I don't know. It was like 9.11% or like 5.11% off. It's like, yippee, save 50 cents.
13%.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
If I were to compare this, I'd compare it to Sim.
There was a game we played recently where you said it was about the imagination. Oh, Fire Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of like Fire Pro Wrestling. Like, what you give into this game is what you get out of it. Like, if you're willing to invest in a different way than Minecraft, but still kind of the same. If you're willing to invest the time, like, this game will be rewarding. But
but there's also, in contrast to Fire Pro Wrestling, there is like a campaign mode or a career mode.
Yeah, so
where it's basically not like a sandbox. It just gives you the right amount of limitations to say, this is the toys you have, play with them.
Yes. Play with the toys you own.
In a way, it kind of feels like City Skylines. How City Skylines was like Sim City.
This seems to be more user-friendly from the pictures I've seen. I've never played the game, I have to admit, but yeah,
it definitely.
This seems like a lot of options, but they sort of trim it down so that it's in Windows, so you don't actually see everything at once and get overwhelmed. But you still get overwhelmed when you find the submenus.
Yeah, with Roller Coaster... Yeah, as a guy who played Roller Coaster Tycoon, I can say that this is like a very, very, very user-friendly version of Roller Coaster Tycoon. It's like they took all the problems they had with Roller Coaster Tycoon and just fixed it.
My closest example is Theme Park by Bullfrog Entertainment from like 20 plus years ago, and that was pretty straightforward. Like, it's sort of like SimCity, anyone can sit down and play it. This seems like you can almost play it like that. I'm surprised they don't have like a kids mode where they take away like elevation and everything, but this is like a slightly more advanced version, less kid friendly, less kiddie-ish, I mean.
Yeah, in multiple ways it's both kid friendly and user friendly and user unfriendly.
Yeah,
just how advanced some of these things are.
Yeah, well, that's the thing with this game. It definitely feels like this, from what I've seen, this was the best roller coaster game. It has other stuff in the game as well, but that's the main feature.
There's also a workshop mode
on Steam.
So you can upload your own creations onto the Steam Workshop, and you can download other creations from other people. Mm-hmm. And I'm just going to say this, I haven't said this a lot, but any game that uses Steam Workshop
which a lot of games don't.
Any game that uses Steam Workshop is a good game for me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it adds a lot more to the... Like, it builds a community and builds a lot more to it. So
it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, and you don't have to pay for it like DLC.
So what I'm going to give it is I'm going to recommend Planet Coaster.
This is definitely worth checking out. I mean, unless you like just action games or you can't stand this sort of like building genre.
Or like simulation games.
Yeah, like this game is pretty solid, and you can play with your kids if you have kids. And yeah, I mean, anyone can pick this up. It's not going to replace something like Smash Brothers, where you can just sit down and be like, yeah, you want to play a match, and it's not like that kind of pick-me-up game.
Yeah, but
it's still pretty good.
It is a game that you can pick up, you can play it, and you will enjoy it.
Competitive roller coastering.
The only sticking point is the price.
Yes, $60 plus the DLC is a lot to invest. It's kind of worse than Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, actually, which was like 120 plus, for all the costumes and everything.
And then like the limited edition Mega Man skins, or like that limited edition X statuette.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely check it out. The graphics are good. The sounds, you can tell that they really crafted this game. Just you have to be patient with this game. If you're not patient, then it's going to be hard to get into it and get the full results. So
yeah,
I think we should probably wrap it up. It looks like it's starting to rain out here again.
Let's get out of here and build.
Let's surf the roller coaster, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Keep on gaming.
Good night, San Diego.